Brains, 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 and brains, 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 brains.
Brains, brains, brains.
Brains, brains, brains. Brains, brains?
Brains, 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 brains.
Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, and this is the Halloween party. How you feeling?
Pretty stoked.
Yeah, getting ready.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Any scary outfits?
You answer that one.
Yeah, well, it's not scary, but it's fun.
It's gonna be scary for you though.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to play in. I'm a gorilla.
Like a scary gorilla, or it's like a regular gorilla?
Gorilla.
Big wog in a gorilla suit. That's pretty scary.
Do you have perhaps any gorilla trauma, or you just thought gorillas?
No, just gorilla. Just saw the Cadbury ad and I was just like, yeah, gorilla.
Scary.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Anyone that plays to Phil Collins is scary. So.
I'm just rocking a sci-fi outfit, man. I'm a Trekkie at heart, so I thought I'd rock up in a bit of a command uniform. So any Trekkies out there will know what I mean by command uniform. I don't know if you know what I mean, but rock on.
I would say it's been a pretty big year for you guys. Your EP came out just the other month, Make It So. How's it been since then?
Non-stop.
Yeah, pretty busy.
Much, yeah. Like we played probably 20 gigs before the EP came out, and we've probably played about 15 since, and probably about 7 of those were competition sets. So it's been full on. This is the first time we've played that's not going to be a 20-minute competition set. So we're pretty excited to actually play a proper set. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, very much looking forward to this. Yeah.
I was going to say, so coming off competition, you came third in the National Campus Band Comp. That's pretty awesome. Like, what was that like coming third? No?
Not as good as first or second.
Yeah, 10 grand would have been nice. But
but the third in the country, that's pretty killer. Yeah, we're pretty
third out of
stoked.
300. So,
Yeah,
and the other bands were cool, man. Like we made some really good friends.
Yeah.
And I don't really remember too much from the rest of the night. We had a bit of fun in Canberra. It was good.
I mean, like since then, you guys have kind of garnered a pretty like solid following, and it's growing like pretty well. Like if you knew there's so many jazz hip hop fans.
Yeah, I think we were probably maybe at about 400 likes on our Facebook this time last year, and so like we're on about 1,230 now. So it's been going strong, and there's always people that are excited to see us when we're playing locally. So it's been good, man. We're excited, and thanks for liking our page. If not, like
totally.
it.
Like, is it strange? Like, do you ever think that like so many people will be kind of into you guys?
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, a lot of people have asked us if, like, when we sort of came together, is that what we wanted to make? Is that the music that we tried to make? And it was, nobody really came into it with any preconceptions. We kind of just went, here's some music, deal with it.
We just started jamming and we're like, yeah, this sounds alright, we'll just keep going with this.
Run with it. So.
Yeah, like, I remember at the start it was, because we had that first track, Hindsight, and that was like, just like, it was basically just pure hip hop kind of thing, and with instruments.
Boom, caught that.
This time,
with instruments. Yeah.
It's like hip hop, but real music.
Yeah, real music. Like that. No, and I thought that's kind of the way it was going to head. I was cool with that, but then we got horn players. It just totally changed from there, and couldn't be happier basically. So
Probably, I've said it in interviews, I've said it in written, I've said it in everything. They're the most talented musicians I've ever worked with, man. So even this dude, he might just play some drums, but he plays them bloody well. So it's alright, bro.
Thanks,
You're
bro.
okay. You're a person too. Don't let him tell you any different.
You're more than a gorilla.
Yeah.
I am more than a gorilla.
You're a rhythmic gorilla.
Any chance of maybe an album, like in the near future?
No time. No time for albums, man. Everyone's asked us that. Why waste your time putting out 10-track album when you can just continually put out EPs, man? Like, at the rate we go, we could put out 2 EPs a year. I'd rather release 2 CDs a year until we're at the point where, like, please God, if it's true, 10,000 likes or, 20,000 likes. Come on. But it's not. I don't think it's worth putting an album of that length, because it costs a fair bit of money to record with 9 members. But we've got an EP coming out early next year that we're going into record next month. So we've just released an EP and we're going back in to record another one. So until we're at the point that we're doing massive national tours, I don't think it's worth wasting all of that studio time when we could just continually pump out material. So Streetlights EP 2014, check it out.
Sweet. I was like, what kind of what should we be expecting from the new EP?
Bit more party-ish.
I think I wouldn't say party-ish. I think it's evolved because with Make It So, the core of the band was already together, and then we kind of just threw horns on top. So it was written without the horns in mind, whereas this EP's been fully written with every single instrument in mind, and some of the songs were brought together as demos from the horn players. They've come with a horn line or something, and we've sort of worked off that, so it's more been a horn driven song, like the actual song Streetlights is more horn driven. So I think it's more evolved from what we had in Make It So, and we can't wait. It's going to be sick.
Yeah, very keen for this. It's got to be it's going to be the best thing I'm probably going to be played on.
Until we write the next one.
The next one, yeah. I'm really stoked for this next EP. Yeah.
Cool. And I was going to say, with touring, you guys kind of supported some big names, so Ice Cube and stuff. You hang out with the Herd. Do you have to kind of learn things while you're on tour and stuff like that, kind of pick up stuff?
We've only got to play with Bone Thugs.
Yeah, Bone
Thugs. The band only got to play with Bone Thugs. We got a photo with them. That's about it.
We did.
Apart from that, you weren't there, but the rest of the band, we got a photo with them, and apart from that, they basically stayed in their room. So
they don't like us. They turn the lights out.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the part of the horror movie where everything goes really wrong.
Cue brains.
Brains. We'll see you later.